So, Conor McGregor's statement in full since, dude, I couldn't even find it on his Facebook page, which was pretty weird, but I'm pretty sure that was my, wrongdoing. He says, I am just trying to do my job and fight here. I am paid to fight. I am not yet paid to promote. I have become lost in the game of promotion and forgot about the art of fighting. There comes a time when you need to stop handing out flyers and get back to the damn shop. 50 world tours, 200 press conferences, 1 million interviews, 2 million photo shoots, and at the end of it all, I'm looking down the barrel of a lens, staring defeat in the face, thinking of nothing but my incorrect fighting preparation and the many distractions that led to this. Nothing else was going through my mind. It is time to go back and live the life that got me this life. Sitting in a car on the way to some dump in Connecticut or somewhere to speak to Tom and Susie on the Nobody Gives a Fuck morning show did not get me this life. Talking to some lady that deep down doesn't give a fuck about what I'm doing but just wants some sound bites so she can maybe get her little tight ass a nice raise. And I'm cool with that too. I've been giving you all raises, but I need to focus on me now. I'm coming for my revenge here. I flew an entire team to Portugal and Iceland to make my adjustments in preparation and fix my errors I made with the weight and the cardio prep. With the with the right adjustments and the right focus, I will finish what I started in that last fight. Some of his sentences are really weird. Like, some of them really freak me out. Like, his English is very good, but it's good in, like, a weird way. I don't know, dude. Anyway, I will not do this if I'm back on the road handing out flyers again. I will always play the game and play it better than anybody, but just for this one, where I am coming off a loss, I ask for some leeway where I can just train and focus. I did not shut down all media requests. I simply wanted a slight adjustment, but it was denied. There had been $10 million allocated for promotion of this event is what they told me. Here's the issue. Quote, there had been $10 million allocated to the promotion of this event is what they told me. Okay, he's saying that, you know, they're putting a lot of money into this promotion and he's getting none of it. And honestly, that sounds exactly like, you know, the thing that was posted out on the internet a few days ago that he wanted $10 million. And, you know, he's pretty much saying here, pay me to fucking talk or don't fucking tell me to come out here because I need to train. So, you know, he's pretty much saying, hey man, I just came off a loss and I wanted an adjustment in the media, you know, the promotion, and I didn't get that, so I said, fuck you, is pretty much what he's saying. He goes on to say, so as a gesture of goodwill, I went and not only saved that $10 million in promotion money, I then went and tripled it for them. And all with one tweet. Kept that 10 mil to promote the other bums that need it. My shows are good. I must isolate myself now. I am facing a taller, longer, and heavier man. I need to prepare correctly this time. I cannot dance for you this time. It is time for the other monkeys to dance. I've danced us all the way here. Nate's little mush head looks good up on that stage these days. Stuff him in front of a camera for it. He came in with no shit to do that last one. I already done press conferences, interviews, and shot the ads before RDA pulled out. Maybe I'll hit go... Okay. This nigga's too funny. Cabo this time and skulls some shots pre-fight with no obligation. I'm doing what I need for me now. It is time to be selfish with my training again. It is the only way. I feel the number 400 million I have generated for the company in my last 3 events, all inside 8 months, is enough to get this slight leeway. I'm still ready to go for UFC 200. I will offer, like I already did, to fly to New York for a big press conference that was scheduled, and then I will go back to training with no distractions. If this is not enough, or they feel I have not deserved to sit this promotion run out this one time, well then I don't know what to say. For the record, also, for USADA and the UFC, my contract stipulations, I am not retired. Well, I mean, damn, man. You know, everybody else is promoting their fights too, and I get his, you know, I get his frustration. You know, but damn, man. I mean, you know, it's difficult because he's saying, you know, hey man, I've generated a lot of money for you people. I've generated a lot of money for this company, and I've generated, you know, a lot of attention just with one tweet on this event. So I don't really need to go to the press conference. And the whole tweet thing really didn't make any sense, but it was still funny. But you know, I understand where he's coming from, because he just came off of that big loss, and that's a huge loss for him. And he just wants to train and figure that shit out, so he doesn't get, you know, bulldozed. And you know, I get that entirely, to be honest. But man, you know, the promotion is the promotion, man. And in all honesty, you gotta do your fucking job. That is a part of this job. And if he's honestly that stressed out about it, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it is 3 months before that event, which is kind of surprising that they're already trying to push UFC 200 on everybody, and I think it's because the UFC is desperate to make sure that people watch that fight, because I don't think... I mean, obviously UFC 200 is going to sell very well, but I don't think people were too keen about the second fight with Nate and Conor. So, I mean, maybe they're just trying to push the press conferences and all that shit farther forward, earlier, for a certain reason. I need to take a nap. But maybe they're trying to push it harder because, you know, they, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's because they know a lot of people don't want to see that fight. I don't know what the deal is. But I do know this. It's a part of your fucking job, man. It really is. And I agree with you, but it's your job. I mean, yeah, fighting got you where you're at, but so did your mouth. So, if you can't handle what your mouth and what your brain fucking put up for you, I mean, damn, just retire for real. That's all I gotta say. Don't know what else to say, man.